everybody should have Teamworks by now on the app, your app on the phone, okay? I post it, I tape it up to the door of the locker room. It gets emailed to you, it gets posted on Teamworks. So between those 3 ways, if that's not enough, then you might be in the wrong locker room. Have that schedule, figure out what routine works best for you, and then know what's going on each day. If there's changes to that, which there will be changes from time to time. We'll have to move a practice or move a lift or do something from time to time. I'll usually send that out in the group chat that we're all on in the group meeting, okay? So be looking for that stuff. We are going to do a training table in the summer, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursdays, okay? Over these 8 weeks. So now that may change a day or 2 here or there. Like tomorrow night, we're going to the cookout at Coach Painter's house with the recruits. We won't have training table tomorrow night because we'll eat out there, okay? But tonight at 5 o'clock, we'll have training table in the wooden room, okay? So for you new guys, wooden room's just up top of the ramp as you go into Mackey Arena.
Start becoming like 15 minutes earlier just to make sure that we get up there and get warm or whatever. For the younger guys, like, you know, us older guys have been through a lot of stuff. So if you have any questions about like classes, teachers, whatever, like study halls or whatever, just, you know, let us know. So.
So there was no book for the English 420?
This one here is Econ 252.
Yeah, that's what you want.
And then, yeah, Management 201.
Okay. Cool.
Later, Gator.
So I don't need to even, at the end of the summer, I don't need to bring anything back. Right?
Nope.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, there's.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right, sounds like a plan.
Bye.
All done. Academics come first.
Just got my books ready for summer classes.
Yes, sir!
Hey, we'll have some different stuff that we'll do when you break up. Obviously, guys that are older, make sure that you go first. Okay, so when we're doing stuff, like get in there. So Caleb, you and Brian, like, you know, you guys just get in the back of things. It's not rocket science. It's not going to be anything too difficult. Know the purpose of what we're doing. Like we get into sunrise closeouts, like have fun with it. Like, but also understand we're not allowing middle drives, you know, on those closeouts to the wing, and we're straightening it up top. All right, each thing has a purpose in what we're doing. All right, we'll go ball handling right away. Let's go. Stack
Let's go,
up.
baby. Hey, constant ball, Ryan, let's go.
Do not put somebody to a side when you close out up top. Don't put him to a side. I don't care if he's left-handed, right-handed. All right, square him up every single time right there. All right, your closeout is always the same. Where you close out is different. He can shoot. All right, I got to adjust to that.
Obviously last year, you know, having COVID and everything, you know, the workouts were a little different. You know, we had to work out with, you know, just our roommates in our apartments, and it was a little different, you know, and, you know, this year, obviously stuff is starting to open up a little bit more, and, you know, we're here now, and, you know, team workouts are starting, and we're all back to normal. some places don't have you wear masks anymore, but everything is getting back to normal, and I'm just excited to get everything rolling and get everything started again.
Subs in here. Let's get some subs. We're learning to play off of 2 feet when we don't have an answer. Corner!
Got Jay!
Don't dribble the pass. Like right there, he didn't have to get into help. So you're ripping and you're going. That's the beauty of playing off of 2 feet.
It's a great start, to the summer. Obviously, we're about to get rolling here, and a couple of months, for the season, and I feel like our new guys are stepping up big, and they're just trying to learn everything that they can. They haven't been here before, so they're new to this, and our older guys are going to step up and teach them the things that they don't know, and our new coaches, they're doing so well for us, and but we're all super excited and super blessed to be here. Be in this position to compete.
I got David. Read the situation. What we're trying to do is the start of the summer is get to the hardest shit. We're going to work backwards. Because once we got to a lot of this stuff last year, we really struggled. So I just want to get it out there and put in a lot of time with it so we're much better in rotations, because we can't control what they do offensively in our rotations. Go ahead.
Grab his leg.
Oh, man. Your voice has got, my voice is resonating. It's carrying. You got to talk. These guys here, they got to help each other. All right? You're doing good things, but talk. See what's going on. See the basketball. Go. Don't be afraid to sell out. Good, Caleb.
We're in the playoffs too.
Hey, really good job, because we get stuck and we don't shit the bed. You're going to get stuck in the game of basketball. Don't lose your mind. You're playing on 2 feet. Now help that guy. Here we go.
Really, my game, I've been working on a lot of mid-range. And I think, when the game comes, I feel like I improved in that aspect, getting to my floater a little bit better, and, trying to improve, my three-point shot. Obviously, I shot really low last year, percentage-wise, and just improving that aspect and showing, everybody that, I got it all, and whether even improving in, passing and rebounding. So just trying to show everybody that, I can do everything on the floor.
Now, Lightweight.
My field goal, my butt, your butt slipped you. Always, you don't want to feel it. You want to feel it now. Hey, good move. Good move. Here we go. Oh, yo, you one-on-one right there. I'm just kind of stunned. I'm trying to like throw you off of your game. You opened up and you were in a scoring position and you just passed. You let him off the hook. Go score. You see me coming. Now just grab yourself on the catch. I'm gonna hit it. Whoa! be there. Yes, sir. He knows that, bro.
You can shoot the basketball now working on. A lot of times when we go to working on shot fakes, you guys watch the playoffs. Watch all the fakes that are going on. All right, best players in the world. They're great at it. All right, so just like you work on your shot fake. So that's your fastball to your curve. All right, so don't go through this. When you rip and go, you're just getting me on the closeout. You're ripping. You're going. You're not messing with anything. But when you're getting me on a shot fake, I'm in the closeout. He might shoot, he might not. Now you get me out of my stance and I raise. Now you got an advantage. All right, or you get me to fly by. You can step off for a three. All right, or you can get that lane. All right, here we go.
All right, good. Get out. Jake, you got to get in there and score the ball. You got to get in there and score the ball, Jake. Good. Good.
One more time. Stop getting a bucket. Stop getting a bucket.
Get in there. Get in there.
Away from your spot.
Good. Score.
Yeah, wrapped up a good first 2 days of practice here in this first week of getting back in the summer. It's really exciting to kind of get the freshmen back on the campus and introduce them to the things that we need to work on throughout the summer and head into the fall. So, we're constantly improving, but we're missing some faces here with Zach playing on Team Canada. Jaden's going to be leaving here soon. With what we've got so far, just introducing the young guys to our system offensively and defensively, we've really got some good stuff done this first few days and, some really good positive things going forward.
50 free throws, 5 rotate. Good job.
Together on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Trey, you're probably gonna need more than one paper towel. You guys are taking a handful of ice, and with how big your hands are, I feel like one paper towel is not gonna cut it.
Hey, Bill.
Is that enough?
Yeah, you should be good.
I got you some paper towels, sir. Thank you.
I think I'm gonna be meeting with you guys a couple times over the summer, and my plan for that, for all of them, is working on some mental toughness skills. All right, so the activity that we're gonna do, I'll kind of explain it just as we go through it. So 2 bags of ice. I want you guys to take a handful of ice and go ahead and just hold it. Hopefully, we're gonna do it kind of twice, so there should be extra. So just take a handful, hold it in one hand, and that's why you have your paper towel or towel. I want you to just pay attention to what it feels like. Yeah, hold it in your hand. You can squeeze it if you want to. You can let it just sit there. It's whatever you want, but just keep it in the same hand the whole time. What do you guys feel in your hand as you hold it? Starting to numb already a little bit? Okay. Even getting the pin pricks? It feels good? Oh. I was like, oh, okay. That's a different reaction. Go ahead and squeeze it. Really want you to feel the coldness, the pain of it.
Freezing.
Are you saying it's making it colder for you by hearing everyone else?
Yeah, man, I feel like I'm okay, honestly. Here, I feel like I'm good here.
You got too much up.
Hold it for another minute or so, and then we can kind of dump it back in the bag if you want. All right, go ahead and put it back in the bag. Unless you want to keep holding it or eat it, I guess. However you want to dispense of it. Painful? At least a little bit, right? I mean, it was just our hand as opposed to doing a full ice bath, right?
It was cold, but it was that was the only thing I was focusing on was my hand.
Do you feel like that kind of made it worse, thinking about how it was feeling in your hand, the pain?
A little bit.
Yeah. And Eric, you had said too that hearing everyone else talk about it was making it worse for you, right? All right, so I want you guys to kind of remember those things in a minute. So now we're gonna work on a skill. I'm actually gonna give you 3 variations of it, or if you can incorporate this and master it, then you can kind of fold it into a ton of other things. And all it is breathing. And I'm sure you guys, the initial thought is, okay, I breathe all day, every day, right? But most of the time we don't breathe in a really purposeful way. And I think we forget about the importance of it and what it can do for our bodies, right? We know it's getting oxygen to our muscles. It can be a great way to reset. You're breathing in that color that represents the calmness, the mental toughness. And when you breathe out, you're letting out that pain that you're feeling, the frustration that you're feeling, the anger that you're feeling, whatever it may be. And it's gonna be deep belly breaths, which means it's coming, you're utilizing your diaphragm, not just coming from our chest. And so sometimes it can be helpful to make sure that you're doing that, hand on the belly, hand on the chest. You wanna feel your belly rising and falling, not your chest, right? When we're really, really tired doing those short breaths, it's all coming from the chest. You know you're getting that good deep breath if your stomach is rising and falling. So what would be an instance in life while you're playing, practice, whatever it may be, where this may come in handy, this type of breath?
Free throw.
Yeah, exactly. All right, so the next breath is just a simple 1-to-2 ratio. And this is one that's used a lot in just high performance situations. Navy SEALs use it a lot too. Again, breathing in through the nose, but when you breathe out through your mouth, I want you to blow as if you're blowing on a birthday candle, but you don't want it to go out. So it's not just one deep like exhale really quickly, but it's nice, slow, and steady. Usually we just want to master kind of the single deep belly breath for those short instances when you need a quick reset. If you have a little bit more time, then you can kind of incorporate a bigger breathing pattern. So the last one I want to teach you guys, and this is one that follows suit with that of when you have more time, this can be a good one to just practice in your own time. It's called a 4-7-8 breath. And so this one I like a lot because if you do it, normally I do about 3 rounds of it, twice a day for 2 weeks. Your body starts to learn it, and then it's like, oh, that's what we're doing. We're relaxing, and it teaches your body that response. In, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So my goal is you guys have a couple variations on that you can use in different ways that you want. The idea with this, like I said, being able to breathe and having that control over it is going to serve as a very foundational kind of point for mental toughness, and you'll be able to use it in a lot of different instances. So with that, the first instance we're going to practice with is with the ice again. So why don't you take another handful in the opposite hand, and then I want you to choose the breathing pattern that you want, and I want you to just focus on that breath. It can just be deep belly breaths if that's all you want to do. If you want to do the 4-7-8, the 1-to-2 ratio, I don't care which one you choose, but pick one breathing pattern, and I want it to be quiet in here at least for the first minute or two while we do that a little bit, and just see what that is like, just focusing on your breath instead. What was it like second time around?
Easier.
Yeah.
I wasn't focused on the ice that time. I was focused on breathing.
Yeah.
My hand was wet.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot less painful, right? So it's something quick, easy. No one knows if you're doing it or not because we're always breathing, and that's why it's one of my favorite skills to teach too, because it blends right in, fits in really well with sports, right? How many times do you guys see someone on the free throw line? Deep breath is pretty much always part of kind of that pre-shot routine, right? And the more you can kind of master that skill and have it in your control, the more useful it's going to be going into those moments. The more useful it'll be in kind of resetting, reshifting that focus as opposed to thinking about what just happened.
As soon as we touch the sideline, we're turning into a skip. Okay, so it'll be forward skip, forward skip. As soon as I get to the nail, flip it over, backward skip. Perfect. Forward skip all the way down on hug. Forward skip all the way down on hug. Swimmers all the way back. Touch the opposite sideline, swimmers all the way back. Good, right here, nice little close out, close out. Back pedal, back pedal. Right here, back pedal. Push the cover, push the cover, then flip. Nice, good. Woo. Come on, guys. 2 days in a row. Upward Yeah, oh, you got the guy. I want press. Well, and he takes the first pass, ball goes back to top, he takes the second pass. If it's skipped, then we can leave the well and we can come out and close out and Mason drop. That's the only time. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on, advance it, advance it. There you go, I think. Way to pass the ball, but good defense. You guys made them pass somebody's back. You guys are so good, you just kept pushing them back, pushing them back. And that's what we want. We want you guys being able to take the ball as much as you can. All right, he was trying, all right, but you guys kept pushing him off, all right, and you kept putting pressure on him. It was really good. Here we go.
Yes, sir.
Hey, it was a great one today. Hot one in Mackey today, man. It felt like a sauna. But, you know, everybody got after it. The guys got after it, man. It was fun. And, you know, as a team, you got to be able to do stuff, you know, that you're uncomfortable with. And, you know, the guys got after it. Nobody complained about the heat. And, you know, we put the work in. So, this will make champions.
I think we're done. Light.